Do you ever find yourself scrolling through your social media feed late at night, carefully curating every post to highlight your achievements while hiding your doubts, and then waking up feeling strangely unfulfilled? That's the paradox of the digital ego. The version of yourself you present online can feel more like a mask than a mirror of who you truly are. In this video, we'll dive into why your brain is wired to craft these polished personas and how that affects your mood, self-esteem, and relationships. We'll start by defining the digital ego as the constructed identity you build on platforms with infinite mirrors, comparing it to an actor rehearsing a script under the spotlight of likes and comments. Then, we'll look at the neuroscience behind social reward loops, those dopamine spikes your brain experiences every time your post is validated, and uncover how they shape your self-worth far beyond the screen. We'll also borrow a lesson from the philosophical ship of Theseus. If you replace every plank of a ship, is it still the same ship? Similarly, when your online persona shifts post by post, how much of your you-ness remains? Alongside these insights, you'll discover the invisible algorithms that nudge you toward certain behaviors and the cognitive biases that pull you deeper into the performance, often without you even noticing. By understanding the mechanics of your digital persona, you can reclaim control over how you interact online. In the next segment, we'll explore practical, science-backed techniques to align your virtual self with your authentic self. Tools you can start using immediately to transform scrolling into meaningful self-discovery and build genuine connections with others and, most importantly, with yourself. Throughout this journey, I'll guide you with empathy and without judgment, treating your questions like the essential data points they are. Think of this as building a mental toolkit. Each concept and exercise is a tool you can pull out when the pressure to perform online starts to cloud your true self. Let's begin by looking under the hood of your brain's social reward system. Every time you post a photo, write a caption, or share a thought, your brain fires off a little hit of dopamine, like a slot machine paying out whenever you hit the jackpot. This chemical signal reinforces the behavior, teaching your mind that approval equals pleasure, so you keep coming back for more. At the same time, another part of your brain called the anterior cingulate cortex is quietly monitoring how you stack up against others, turning every like count into a scoreboard of social standing. Imagine your digital ego as a plant in a glass terrarium. You water it with likes, prune it with comments, and watch it grow under the constant glow of the screen's light. But here's the catch. When the number of likes drops, the same brain circuits that value reward start tagging your self-worth as diminished, leaving you vulnerable to anxiety and self-doubt. Philosophers like Sartre argued that our sense of self partly depends on how we believe others perceive us, the look of the other. And in the digital realm, that other is an algorithmic editor deciding which posts you see and which versions of yourself you craft. This invisible editor exploits cognitive biases such as the bandwagon effect, where you assume a view is true because many people seem to endorse it, and the spotlight effect, tricking you into overestimating how much attention others pay to your online persona. Understanding these mechanisms is the first step in dismantling the performance stage and recognizing that the applause of the crowd, while compelling, is not the same as genuine connection. In the next segment, we'll explore how you can begin to reclaim that connection by aligning your online presence with your authentic values, rather than chasing ephemeral validation. The first tool in your digital ego toolkit is value mapping. Imagine your core values as a compass guiding you through a stormy sea of notifications. Take a moment to jot down the 3 principles that matter most to you, whether it's curiosity, kindness, or creativity, and then scan your last 5 posts. Do they align with those guiding stars, or do they drift toward envy, perfectionism, or approval seeking? This simple exercise turns your feed into a mirror, reflecting where you're genuinely heading versus where the algorithm wants you to sail. Next, try the authenticity challenge. Before you tap share, ask yourself, does this post feel like me or like a role I'm performing? If it leans toward performance, add one personal insight, a candid thought, a small vulnerability, or an unexpected question for your audience. Notice how this tweak shifts your own sense of presence and invites deeper engagement, because real connection starts with revealing imperfect truths. Finally, practice micro-experiments in digital minimalism. Designate 1 hour a day as unfiltered scroll time, where you observe your impulses without acting on them. Treat each urge to like, comment, or post as data, an opportunity to learn why you crave validation. Over time, These micro-experiments train you to distinguish between reflexive reactions and intentional actions, so you can choose when to engage and when to retreat. By mapping your values, challenging your authenticity, and running small experiments, you begin to rebuild your digital persona from the ground up, transforming scrolling from a mindless habit into a mindful practice. In the next part, we'll explore how to shape your online environment itself, curating feeds and notifications to support your authentic self rather than hijack your attention. Think of your online world as a garden you tend. First, clear out the weeds by auditing your follows and subscriptions. Unfollow accounts that trigger comparison or negativity. Mute topics that spark anxiety and replace them with feeds that nourish your curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Use platform tools like custom lists or close friends to segment your audience and share different facets of yourself in safe spaces, rather than broadcasting one curated version to everyone. Next, tame the notification storm by silencing non-essential alerts, turn off badges, schedule Do Not Disturb windows, and bundle notifications into a single digest so you decide when to engage. This simple act rewires your brain's reward pathways, breaking the reflexive habit of chasing every ping. To further support mindful engagement, set specific time blocks for social media, treat scrolling like a focused task rather than a reflex, and use timer apps or browser extensions to gently remind you when your session is up. By pruning your digital garden, managing your attention signals, and structuring your interactions, you design an environment where your authentic self can flourish instead of being overshadowed by algorithmic demands. In the next segment, we'll look at how to reinforce these habits with ongoing reflection and gentle self-reporting, creating a feedback loop that keeps your digital ego aligned with your true values. Now that you've reshaped your digital environment, it's time to cement those changes through regular reflection and self-reporting so your authentic self stays in charge. Begin a weekly digital ego check-in by asking yourself 3 simple questions. Which post or interaction this week felt most true to who I am? Which impulse to engage left me feeling drained or inauthentic, and why? What small adjustment can I make next week to bring my online presence closer to my core values? Record your answers in a dedicated journal. This practice turns fleeting insights into lasting habits by engaging your prefrontal cortex's goal-setting circuitry. You can even take screenshots of your favorite posts and rate them on a scale of aligned to performance to create a visual log that reveals patterns over time. If you notice repetitive dips into comparison or approval seeking, revisit the value mapping and authenticity challenge tools to recalibrate your compass. Think of this check-in as a gentle self-audit, not a punishment. Acknowledge that experimentation involves trial and error, and celebrate progress no matter how small. Over weeks, you'll build a feedback loop where conscious reflection weakens old reward pathways tied to external validation and strengthens new ones rooted in self-authorship. In the next segment, we'll explore how to extend these insights into your offline life, ensuring that the confidence you cultivate online spills over into real-world relationships and activities. To close the gap between your online growth and your day-to-day life, translate these insights into real-world rituals. Begin by carrying your value mapping list into conversations. When you feel the urge to perform or people-please, pause and silently check which value you're honoring and which you're sacrificing. Practice the offline authenticity drill by sharing one unfiltered thought or question with a friend each week. Notice how genuine curiosity, not polished answers, deepens your bonds. You can also set tech-free zones in your home, no phones at the dinner table or before bedtime, to give your mind uninterrupted space to reflect on your interactions and emotions without the echo chamber of notifications. If you catch yourself seeking external reassurance, try the self-validation mantra, a brief positive statement like, "I am enough as I am," repeated silently when you feel the pull of comparison. Finally, schedule a monthly offline review, mirroring your digital check-ins, where you journal how these practices affected your mood, confidence, and relationships. By carrying your toolkit into the offline world, you reinforce neural pathways that value authenticity over approval and create a unified sense of self that thrives both on screen and off. In the next section, we'll bring everything together and wrap up with how to sustain this balanced digital ego for the long haul. As you embark on this journey, remember that redefining your digital ego is not a one-time fix, but an ongoing practice, much like tending a garden that blooms and withers with the seasons. Your toolkit now contains 5 interlocking tools: understanding the dopamine-driven reward loop, mapping your core values against your posts, challenging your authenticity before every share, pruning and structuring your online environment, and reflecting regularly both on and offline. Each tool strengthens the neural pathways that favor self-authorship over performance and transforms every scroll into an opportunity for mindful connection rather than mindless comparison. As you move forward, treat setbacks not as failures but as data. If you catch yourself slipping into approval-seeking, simply revisit the authenticity challenge and gently reset your course. Over time, these small, consistent actions will rewire your brain to find satisfaction in genuine expression instead of fleeting likes. You'll notice that conversations feel richer, creativity flows more freely, and the boundary between your online persona and your true self grows imperceptibly thinner until they become one and the same. By owning your digital presence with intention, you free up mental energy for the pursuits that really matter: learning, creating, and connecting with people who value you for who you really are. If you found this toolkit useful, join our community of mindful thinkers by liking this video, sharing it with someone who could benefit, and subscribing to Mind Unlocked for more practical insights that sharpen your awareness and empower your choices. Together, let's build a digital world where authenticity reigns supreme and every interaction becomes a gateway to better thinking.